Can you provide an example of a business decision that was significantly influenced by insights or influenced by HR analytics?
Like I said, the one I would go back to is the B of A example. When I was the co-chair for Diversity Council,
Okay.
we had looked and it was like we started with the okay, what's the spread between B1 and B9, which B of A did a really great job of flattening the org back then. And so we only had 9 pay bands. So it was, so B9 is your entry level, B1 was the CEO and his directs. And so we started with real simple, what's the distribution? And, in those entry level jobs, like I said, we had no diversity issues. You could see, and like I said, in some of the entry levels, call center, for example, some markets we had 65% diversity. It was great. Where it flipped was once you got to B4, which at B of A was department head. And then it just kind of, and when you got to the first 3 bands, B1, 2, 3, I mean, the numbers were so few, you could almost guess who the people were in the role because it was so few. So we started there. That was HR analytics, but basic, nothing major. But what we did was we shared those results and said, Bank of America prided itself on, where there was an ongoing high potential list, and we said, well, let's take a look at those. Let's see how well represented our minorities are. And, so we actually put in programs, to infuse the high potential development programs to make sure they represented the numbers we wanted to see at the actual leadership level. But then we actually took the extra step and did a corporate initiative to pump more diversity by identifying people and putting in a formal mentorship program. And we tracked the numbers. And inside of 2 years, we started to see a difference in the distribution. So we didn't just do it and say, okay, we're done. We actually tracked
Nice.
that the actions we took were having an improvement.